Hey everyone, it's the Dutch pole vaulter. No, not really, but a lot of people think that I am. No, this is Eric Snell, the author of the Fit Businessman book. And today we're going to go through how lazy I really am. Because you know that convenience is key when it comes to getting in shape and staying in shape. Anyone can do a 30-day challenge or a 30-day fat loss competition or whatever. But to stay on the track, that's when conveniences come into play. And you probably know that I often advocate using a Plan B meal. And that's a meal that you can just do when you're out of time, out of energy, and you just want something quickly to eat. You need to have a Plan B meal. A lot of times, for me, this has been an omelette. So I thought that's how almost it doesn't get easier than that, right? Well, it actually does. Now I tried liquid egg whites. Now these have been around for a long time, but I never really considered that an option. So I gave it a shot, and whoa, wouldn't you know, it's really convenient, especially for people that like to separate the yolk from the egg white. I mean, that takes a while, but it's not a big deal. But sometimes, of course, when you do throw away food, there are people that might feel a little bit of, ashamed of throwing away the egg yolk. And since the egg yolk is actually the thing in the egg that contains a lot of other things than protein, and the egg white is basically just protein. There's no other benefits in the egg white. So throwing it away, well, if that breaks your heart, then maybe liquid egg whites could be something for you. So I've been giving it a shot. I tried it by doing just like an omelette of it. Actually goes really quickly. Can I, feel it, taste the difference? Not really. What is the actual difference? Well, it's pasteurized, and that means that it has been heated up just to kill bacteria. And that's basically the only difference between the egg whites, that if I would separate them from the egg yolk, or if I would use this liquid egg whites. Now, of course, when you pasteurize something, you take away, you kill a lot of bacteria, but of course, perhaps you kill some good bacteria as well. But by doing that, you can actually store the product for longer times. And this is the good part about using pasteurized foods. So you might be able to buy even shell eggs that are pasteurized, so the bacteria is killed. And this is for you that travel internationally. You probably know already that in Europe you can store shell eggs at room temperature. But in the States, for instance, it's not recommended because of the way the eggs are produced. So there's a risk of salmonella. So pasteurized products are maybe, popular in some countries for other reasons than what you would think. But I gave it a shot. And what I also try to do is mix it. So if I want to add protein to my meal, which is a lot of times the case for fit businessmen, that you want to add a little bit of protein because you train, and what you need more than maybe a regular person would need is the protein part, especially. So you might consider using a protein powder. It has developed a lot, so there's really tasty protein powders. But there's also a question, what does that protein powder really contain? And a lot of the sports supplement producers, of course, they try to get the cheapest possible protein, and it's imported from God knows where. While if instead of putting a scoop of, whey protein, you put these liquid egg whites into your, I don't know, your the dough you use for producing whatever you're cooking, you might feel more confident in what you actually get. So I've used it now for waffles, and I basically have waffle recipe, and I just add a little bit of liquid egg whites to it. And it doesn't change the taste that much, but it adds a lot of protein to the waffles. So yeah, I thought I was lazy, but using this, it doesn't get any easier. So finding really the foods and ingredients, and even if they're processed, to make life easier is really a key. And perhaps something like liquid egg whites could help you. So that's why I brought it up. I'm Eric Snell, the author of the Fit Businessman book, and I'll see you at work.